Alright guys, good morning. Mr. G back with yet another game where you get to drive a vehicle and shoot things. However, the vehicle's an old boat,
harpooners, drink and swear,
and the things you shoot are whales.
Death to Moby Dick.
Yep. So, not sure how I feel about killing whales, but I do love boats, maritime history, and naval stuff, and that's where we are. We're gonna rock some 18th century whaleboat action. I was hoping to find a game that was like a successor to Faster Than Light, because that's one of my absolute favorite games. I don't know what it is about commanding a small vessel and a crew and sailing around, whether it's space or the Atlantic Ocean, that has always enthralled me. And the art style of this game grabbed me right away. So you can choose from a number of, ships from small to medium to big, aka schooner to brig to something bigger than a brig. And you can fight yourself some pirates, although I don't recommend it. Didn't go well for me. What's going to happen is you're going to sail around doing random missions, randomly generated missions, looking for whales, which are actually in historically accurate locations, and you're going to be killing those guys and harvesting their blubber and trying to make some money off of that, which is kind of what you'd expect. Now, the combat system is kind of a card-based combat system where your characters can level up, gain skills, get better at what they do, which means they get better at slaying whales, although that system will get slightly repetitive over time, but there are unique encounters that you can face and skill and ability checks that you're going to go up against, and an absolutely just gorgeous looking map, and lots of interesting encounters that you're going to happen to run into on the ship, and this music that sounds like it's straight out of Game of Thrones. The writing is decent in some of these missions. However, if you're not really into just boats in general or slaying whales, probably give this one a pass. But if you're into anything wartimey, navally, old school wooden boats, definitely give it a check. I'm keeping it as a game that I'm just going to play in between doing work because it's easy to jump in, do a couple of missions, slay a few whales, sail around the world. One thing that did really frustrate me is the map. You can't sail east so far that you come back around west. You're basically stuck on a flat earth where you get to the edge of the map and you're done. So makes getting to New Zealand really a big pain when you're in the bottom of southern Africa. But what are you going to do? The whole globe thing apparently they didn't have figured out when they coded this game. So we're going to sail off into the sunset. Here's yet another indie game for you guys to check out on the channel. I'm always bringing you new stuff, whether you like it or don't. If you like staying up to date on what I think is cool and interesting out there, out of all the games they throw at us, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to catch you guys later. Be good. Hug your moms. Don't kill whales. Mr. G out.